everyone, it's Rihanna and welcome back to another video. So today I'm finally going to be talking about Stranger Things 3 and 5 reasons why it's the best season yet. Now this is just a purely opinion based video. Obviously you might like season 2 or season 1 more than season 3, but personally for me this was my favourite season so far. Will always love season 1, season 2 is a mixed bag for me, but season 3 was the whole package. And I love season 3 so much and I want to tell you all the reasons why. So without further ado, here are 5 reasons why Stranger Things 3 is the best season yet. Reason number 5 is the characters of Erica and Robin. The addition of these characters to the main cast really brought a new and fresh flair to the dynamic of the group we already know and love. Obviously we saw a little bit of Erica in season 2 as Lucas's younger sister, but Priya Ferguson was up to season 3 regular for this new season. I'm so glad she was, because Priya Ferguson as a young actress just steals every scene she's in. She obviously shares a lot of scenes with Joe Keery, who plays Steve, and Maya Hawke, who plays Robin. She just steals the whole damn show. You Can't Spell America Without Erica was a personal season highlight for me. I just found her hilarious and she was important to the plot as well. I know that a lot of people found Erica to be annoying and overbearing, but personally, for me, she was a great addition to this cast. Along with Erica, another member of the Scoop Troop really caught my attention this season. Robin has to be one of my favourite new characters to join the show. Robin is played by Maya Hawke, who already has acting blood running through her veins. I mean, her dad is Ethan Hawke, her mum is Uma Thurman, like... And she just brought such a great character to Robin. To me, Robin was more relatable than most of the characters. And she's a bit of a kind of loser and a bit shy, but also kind of eccentric when she comes out of her shell. Totally can relate to that. Robin and Steve have a really cool friendship, and she brought a new side to Steve that we've never seen before, so I think their friendship was really important to this season and Steve's character development. Plus Robin was totally cool with being sucked into this whole crazy Russian scheme. She was so cool with it. Both the characters of Erica and Robin were valuable to the plot, funny and smart, so I definitely think the show has 2 great new additions here. I can't wait to see more of them in season 4, and I'm praying that there's lots of Steve and Robin video store scenes. And while we're talking about new characters, I have to give a shout out to my main man Alexei, who was gone too soon, but a great character. Just overall, all the new characters in season 3 were really, really good. Reason number 4 on my list is there is a really great blend between fun and creepy. While season 2 was a lot darker than season 1, season 3 brings everything back to when everything wasn't all doom and gloom. The reason we started to love Stranger Things is because it was fun and it was creepy and scary in parts, and it had 80s nostalgia, and we loved watching these kids grow up and have adventures. And I think season 2 kind of lost its way a bit in that domain. I think season 3 was a lot funnier and in general a lot more fun than the previous 2 seasons, which makes it my favourite season. I think the whole point of Stranger Things is to not take it too seriously and just to have fun with it, and season 3 definitely brought that message across. The scene in episode 8 between Dustin and Susie singing the Never Ending Story song had me in stitches. I was laughing for such a long time. Just the reactions of all the other characters, it was just so well played out. Not only was that moment hilarious, there was just generally a lot more funny moments throughout the season. And to me, that is the main attraction of the show. It's the kids having fun and adventures. It's not so much the doom and gloom, creepy, scary parts. But it's not to say season 3 is just fun and games and adventure. There are still creepy parts to Stranger Things, otherwise it wouldn't be Stranger Things. Season 3 is still creepy, if not creepier than the previous 2 seasons, because of a reason I will talk about soon, but they managed to balance out the creepy and fun, which is what makes it so watchable. I was never a huge fan of Stranger Things when it was too serious anyway, so I'm really glad they found a balance between the fun and the creepy. Reason number 3 is, to me, there was never a dull moment. No matter what episode you were in, what character you were following, what plot you were following, there was always something great to watch. There is literally always something going on in season 3. I mean, we follow 4 main plot lines here, and they do this great thing where each of them has a great cliffhanger at the end of each scene. So you'll have one cliffhanger, then you have another one, and you'll keep wanting to go back to different characters and different scenes. So it is addictive to watch. The first few episodes were a bit slow, but that's not to say that they weren't interesting. I loved the reunion between the kids and Dustin. I loved the conversations between Elle and Mike and Hopper and Joyce. just these characters, it's what makes this show so great, even when it's a little bit slow. Even if it was a slow start, with each episode everything felt more intense and more important, which was building up and up to a fantastic finale. And I definitely feel like they got into the plot of this season sooner than season 2. Maybe not season 1, but definitely season 2. Season 3 just felt like an 8-hour-long film, so I'm definitely not going to complain about that. I mean, you think about Lord of the Rings, where they follow so many different plot lines, that's exactly the same in Stranger Things 3. It's just one 8-hour-long movie. I loved it. Out of the 4 plot lines, I've definitely got to say my favourite was with the Russians and the Scoop Troop, just because that group has such a great dynamic. Reason number 2 on my list are the threats are bigger and the stakes are higher. More so than season 1 and season 2, season 3 brings a whole different enemy to bring down. Obviously, we saw the Mind Flayer in season 2, but that was more for Will and inside his head and in the Upside Down. This brings the Mind Flayer into real life. We've already seen what the Mind Flayer can do, but season 3 just excels it like 10 times. The monster gets stronger as it takes on the human hosts of the townspeople, including Billy. So as the townspeople go about their day, they are really working for the Mind Flayer, who can attack at any minute, and it really shows in this season. Because the Flayed could be anywhere, I feel like the threat just feels a lot more real. And then we have the issue with the fucking Russian Terminator. There's just threats coming each way and every way. I think in season 3, because the threat was more human, it felt more real. The Russian soldiers, the Terminator, the human hosts of the Flayed. It just felt a lot bigger than just the monsters of the Upside Down. And you just know the threat is more real when you lose more characters in this season than we ever have before. We lost Billy, Alexei, and Hopper. Hopper to be confirmed. We don't know yet. But having more characters die than usual is the show's way of saying shit is real and it's dangerous, so I'm looking forward to seeing what goes down in season 4. We have come to the end of our list, and therefore reason number 1 why I think Stranger Things 3 is the best season yet is because the kids are growing up. This season showed us a whole new side to the kids we met and loved in season 1. The kids are becoming teenagers and young adults, and they're having to deal with the realities of the world, like moving away and getting jobs and growing apart and coming together, forming new friendships and relationships. The kids couldn't stay young forever, and I think the show has handled that really, really well. Season 3 obviously still has the fun and the humour of the other 2 seasons, but I feel like the emotional scale has definitely levelled up. Scenes that really got to me and had me crying were 1, Will destroying Castle Byers as he kind of had a reality check that he wasn't a kid anymore. His friends were straying away from him, not wanting to play Dungeons and Dragons. Him destroying that sort of childhood place he had really, really got to me. And the other scene that just made me sob was the finale scene with the Byers moving away. I think that was a very vital point in the plot that definitely said these kids couldn't stay young and together forever. Mixed in with the death of Hopper and Hopper's letter and them leaving Hawkins, ugh, just so many tears. It just got to me so much. The teen angst with Mike and Elle was a little bit annoying in the beginning, but they just grew from that and learned from their mistakes. And one of my favourite things about Stranger Things is watching these kids grow up, and as the kids grow up, the show also grows up into something different. I just really love the fact that the show respects that the kids do have to grow up and grow apart and move on, and the show has to grow with them. Stranger Things definitely hasn't lost its charm. It will always have its charm. It's just the characters that are growing. And that's what I really, really loved about season 3. It was a whole new side to Stranger Things, and I can't wait to see where they go with it in the next and final season. So there you have it, guys. That is why I loved Stranger Things 3 so much. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I would really love to discuss the show down below in the comments, just because I'm not over it. I want to rewatch it and I loved it so much. I want to talk about everything with you guys. I want to talk theories. I want to talk who is the American the Russians have captive. Is it Hopper? Who knows? I kind of hope so. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. All my social media links are down below in the description if you want to come follow me. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you very soon. Bye!